All right, y'all, your boy Dark Spirits. This week's I got for you the Aberlour Abunut. So I'm saying that jokingly. I pretty much messed up the name Abunut, but I'm pretty sure Aberlour is the name of the distillery. This is a Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey coming in at 61.5%. This is a Cask Strength, original Cask Strength, Aberlour distillery. I know that they have a regular entry level one. I think it's like the 10 or 12, but I didn't get that because I think it was only like 86 proof. And at this point where I'm at in my whiskey journey, like an 86 proof scotch is not really worth my time, really. I kind of like to enjoy higher proof spirits, things that I can kind of chill out with for a long time. It's like the exact opposite. If you're at like a bar or something, if you're like a casual whiskey person and you're just at a bar or something, you kind of want something lighter because, you know, you're going to have to drive home. You don't want to get too faded. But, you know, in a whiskey game, for me, I usually have my spirits at home. I'm either watching sports or watching a movie or kicking it with friends or something else like that. So I don't really have to go anywhere. Higher proof, higher strength. I can always add water to it, but you can't take water away. Never can do that. So here I go with the Cask Strength. Let me go ahead and open this up. I can tell you originally, the bottle looks really good. It's sealed in wax. Let me see if I can open this up. All right, I got it. That was a pretty good thick layer of wax, but it's like the Maker's Mark wax. Very easy to peel away. The opposite of that Knob Creek wax, which if you ever had to deal with that Knob Creek wax, you know that it's a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and pop the cork on here. Go ahead and pour a little something in here. Let it open up a little bit. Now, of course, you're supposed to let this breathe for a while, give it a chance to open up. But, you know, in YouTube world, I don't have that type of time, so I'm going to kind of just swirl it around here, help that aerate it. I can tell you that what I plan on trying after this is they have like a higher age proof one I want to try also, because this, you know, at 120 something proof, this may be too much. So I do want to try some other things in their core lineup just so I can have a more basis of comparison, especially since I skipped the 86 proof. I can tell you the color wise is decent. This is not as dark as that Erin 10 that I had. So this is either maybe second or third fill sherry cask, just from looking. Let's go ahead and give you the nose. Wow, that nose is good. You would think at it being like 61.5% ABV, whatever it is, it would be like, you know, really, really strong alcohol, but it's not. You get the sherry mainly on the nose. Let me go ahead and get a taste. I'll let you know what I think. Man, that is good. You get the mouthfeel, you get the sherry, you get the creaminess, like a creamy sherry with the mouthfeel. It's kind of like what you would expect to get if you had like the Glendronach 12, but like a Cask Strength version of that. The Glendronach is a very, very good whiskey. I love it. I would still recommend it to people, but I think that is kind of too much of the sherry influence. This here at a higher proof, I think the oak gets a more of a chance to shine on here. Aberlour Abunut. Let me see. Is this age stated at all? So this is non-age stated, right? You got the viscosity on here, but I'm telling you, when it hits the palate, you're like, damn, that's quality. Let me go ahead and have another dram. Yeah, the finish here, it just goes down slow. It's not predominant sherry. The sweetness is there, but more of like creaminess, oiliness. This is pretty good. I think I paid $100 for this. Yeah, so far this is tasting like $100. I mean, I wonder what an age stated version of this. I'm not really like an age person where I have to have numbers and stuff, but just curious. They did a very good job with this. So let me go ahead and wrap up. This week for y'all, I'm trying out the Aberlour Abunut. Whatever, however way you say that. Speyside Cask Strength whiskey, non-age stated, coming in 61.5% ABV. That's a little bit like 122 proof. I can tell you that it doesn't drink at that proof level. It's not hot. You get mainly the The viscosity and the oiliness and a little bit of that sherry cask on the palate, when it goes down, it's just comforting. This is something that you'd want to drink on like a cold night. You had a nice meal, you want to have something to chill out with and just savor. This is not going to like tear up your palate because that creaminess coats. Just very, very, very good. There's not that many scotches I'm impressed about, but this is one of them. So far, so good. Also want to give a shout out to the 25 to 30 people that watch my sports podcast. I'm a person of many interests. We could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. We could talk about sports, cigars, hellfire missiles, firearms, whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm not one-dimensional. I'm just doing this for fun. That's why I get to give you guys my honest opinion on here. I'll be back with a long-term review of this. I'll let you know what I think. Thanks for watching. Dark Spirits, and I'm out.